Salutations everybody, it is Maddie here today, and let's talk about that good old demonetizations. Of course the garage would go off when I try to record.
Who's laughing now?
Salutations everybody, it is Maddie here today, and let's talk about that good old demonetization. So, as you all know, my channel, along with many others, is being hammered by this god-awful system, and before I start complaining at all, I want to thank you guys, because a lot of you came out when I talked about this and really supported the channel, whether it was through kind comments, tweeting at me, Facebook comments, and also support via the Patreon, going that extra mile to make sure the channel stays alive. Let's just say if it weren't for you guys, I would not be doing this right now. So let's talk about what has happened, because I found myself in a scenario so silly, I had to talk about it in yet another video. And I do apologize for that, because I'd rather be talking about some gaming news or something, but you know, this is my job, so we have to talk about this right now. So as per usual, the videos are being hit with demonetization for no justifiable reason whatsoever. There's so many different factors that go into it, whether it's too many capital letters in your title, thumbnails, maybe the video system just isn't working, they see something in the video they don't like, they hear something in the video they don't like. It doesn't give you a specific reason to allow you to learn the system and work around it. It just says, boom, demonetized. Two videos in particular, I actually got a response from YouTube over for the first time ever, and it's only amplified what the real issue here is. Confusion at YouTube. So I'm gonna start off with the video I made about EA gutting Visceral Games, which was a video I put a lot of time into. I really enjoyed making it. I love adding skits to my videos, even though it increases the whole process. And what happened with this video was really strange. As I tweeted, I said this video was monetized upon launch. It was demonetized then after a couple of hours. Then I submitted a review for it. The video was remonetized. I did earn some revenue through a couple of thousand views afterwards. Then randomly, it was confirmed by a manual review to demonetize, which makes no sense, because when I asked for the review, they brought it back to monetize like it usually does after a couple of days, but then it somehow randomly re-reviewed itself and demonetized it. So when I tagged YouTube in it, they responded and said, "Hi there, thanks for bringing this to our attention. We will have our team look into it." Peachy, that's fucking great. I still lost a ton of revenue, but at least maybe I can scrape together a couple of bucks now after all of this time. This video is still demonetized, and like I said, highlights exactly what's wrong with YouTube, where they have no idea what's going on. This system just remonetized and demonetized the video, even though it was confirmed by a manual review, which is obviously not the case. The same thing with this team YouTube account. It's all ran by bots. It's clear as day that this isn't a human speaking to me, and I have even more evidence to show that. I'll admit, my Activision videos are pretty crude. I curse a lot. I do stupid things. Regardless though, that video was demonetized despite days of work, which I know doesn't factor into YouTube's process, but it certainly is demoralizing for me to put so much time into it. Even though the news, it would have been better for my channel probably to just get a video out on it fresh. I like to do the skits. I like to make it a unique video, because I know a lot of people really like my Activision content. So I take a couple of days to make it, demonetize right away. YouTube says, "Appreciate the report. We're currently investigating." And mind you, as I say in the Twitter response, this was the second time they've said in 24 hours that they are looking into something of mine. So I'm expecting a response or a change at some point. And they say, "Hi again, the issue has been resolved as of 9:40 a.m. Pacific time. Thanks for the report." This was not true, because first of all, my videos always go up at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, meaning that this was 40 minutes after the launch of the video. I didn't see this tweet for a while and got back to it hours later, only to see that my video was still demonetized. So even if they had instantly rectified this issue and said, "Yeah, we fixed it," according to YouTube, it was not fixed, as I showed in the picture here, saying it was still demonetized. And then the robot steps in yet again. "If you feel the automated system has made a mistake, please request a review. Here's more on the review process." Motherfucker, I did request a review. That's why you're here rectifying the issue. They literally went backwards on what they just said to me. So it's like, all of us creators here are stranded. You know, we had this issue here where maybe if we could get into direct contact with YouTube, we could try to fix this issue, learn how to work around the system, so I don't have to worry about my paycheck constantly fluctuating, and if I can even do this as a job. It's completely unfair, and I don't mean to bitch up a storm here, because I get annoyed when I just bitch a ton anyway, especially if you're trying to watch some content. You probably just don't want to watch someone bitch, but seriously, this is one of those things where it's like, I'm telling you how I need help with this. I'm obviously submitting a review for demonetization, as your robot system probably was able to tell, and you're telling me after all that, hey, it's still demonetized, even though you say you rectified the issue, that I should submit for a review. That's so fucking absent-minded, it's not even funny. And that's why I know it's not a human behind all of these responses and all these people trying to help us. And it's a shame because those Activision videos tend to do well and they tend to bring in a lot of new subscribers, and it's really exciting making them because I have a good time doing it. But now you put in all that effort and it gets demonetized, and then YouTube tries to tell me to submit for a review even though I just did, and they tell me they're looking into it and it was still demonetized for many days afterwards. It's just unfair, man. So once again, guys, I just wanted to let you know what's happening with this. I apologize for making yet another video on it. I know most of you guys are like gonna say, hey, look, it's cool, but I just personally don't like making these types of videos. It's not fun for me, and so I do apologize to you guys. And once again, your support is all that can keep the channel alive right now. It's not made to pressure you, but just keep in mind that that's the situation we're in right now, and that YouTube is not changing, and in fact, the situation, if anything, is getting worse. This is something I wanted to make an update on, because even if you don't plan on supporting me, keep this in mind that this is impacting other creators that you actually might be a big fan of. So do keep them in mind as well, as they struggle with these issues as well. And that'll do it for me. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Let's keep talking about gaming. Let's just carry on, try to be more positive here, and I will see you guys later, all right? Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.